Yeah. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Come on and pick up your phone. Incoming, I'm just getting home. Drama online shit is crazy. They talking about me, don't faze me. Come on, y'all, come sip that tea. Kick your shoes off and just be free. I'm tired, but I got a story, and this shit is better than Maury. Just comment, like, and subscribing, man, ladies. Just click online and make the views go crazy. BJ and kids, we messy, but that's what makes us sexy. We keep it real, cause we're the real deal. Hey sis, hey sis, hey sis, let's go, let's go. Hey sis, hey sis, hey sis, let's go, let's go. It's real, it's real, it's real. It's real, it's real, it's real. It's real, it's real, it's real. For real, sis? Yeah! Girl, where you been? Sis, have you seen the news? OMG, I can't believe he's dating her. I got so much tea to tell you. For real.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to now episode 5 of For Real Sis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A whole handful of videos we have recorded, which is something to be proud of. But before we get into that, we're going to go ahead and welcome you all and introduce ourselves once again. For those of you who are just now tuning in, I don't know what took you so long, but welcome. I am one of your fabulous hosts, Kizzy, and this is my fabulous sister,
Jay.
J. You got your J and your K, okay, all up in here. For those of you who've been rocking with us since episode 1, welcome back. Thank you so much for your support and your love. We do appreciate it. Now, before we really get deep,
let me say this before you go further. Please make sure that you guys are liking, subscribing, follow, comment, all of that good stuff. Yes. Your support is much needed. So we can continue to bring y'all some good, some good conversations, and just taking account that this is a holiday. So, the holiday is what we're focusing on. So let's make sure you guys go do that right now.
Yes, please do. And you obviously already know that we are on YouTube, so make sure you follow us there. Turn on those notifications so you know when we're posting. Also, check us out on social media. We are on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. All For Real Sis, or For Real Sis podcast. But yes. First thing we're going to do is just recap our week. All right, so sis, how was your week? What have you been up to?
What did I do this week? I have not. Oh my gosh, I feel like I need to start lying and just come up with some stuff, because I don't be really doing anything. I'm getting the house prepared, ready for the new year. Because you want to go into the new year, even though I don't have a lot of craziness going on around the house, but I still want it to be like in order. I want to make sure like all my clothes is all in order, making sure that what I'm saying. Like I want to make sure when I go into the new year that everything is like in place and all of that good stuff. So that's what I've been focusing on my health. Been to the doctor last week. Just making sure that, again, a lot of times we get caught up with the holidays and we get caught up in the hustle and bustle. We forget about ourselves. Please make time to take care of you. Get to the doctors. Make sure you're getting your checkups. You're going into the new year. You had a whole year of just doing a bunch of foolishness. I was eating like that. I was eating anything under the sun. And so now I'm just back trying to get my body back together, making sure that I'm, just trying to just get right and just try to make sure that, just kind of resetting, getting ready for the new year. So that's what I've been doing. Girl. I ain't doing nothing. Just chilling.
Well, that's a lot. That's not nothing. Let me just say the way you just ran all that down.
Yeah, that's I had to come up with something. I'm just joking. I was just mixing it. I was not doing anything around the house, just being lazy.
Exactly. Sometimes getting your mind in order, that's a lot right there.
Yeah.
That's a lot right there. Trying to get your mentals right.
Yeah. But you know what? And I keep forgetting about this part. Like I do so many things, right? This is what I'm going to work on for the new year, is that I need to really sit down and put together a real serious plan, because I'm so spontaneous that I do things off the cuff, which is not good because then I kind of just one day I can be working on this and then the next day I just pick up and do something else. I
Yeah.
didn't. I don't know if I have like a bad case of like is it ADD or ADHD? Which one is it when you just can't focus on one thing? Is it
I
ADHD?
think they are both ADD,
But I thought
but
one
the
is more.
ADHD is you're more hyper.
Okay, well I'm not hyper. I'm not hyper. I
Yeah.
probably more ADD because I've been working on 2 books and I have been like I'm pretty much done, but my OCD is driving me insane because I keep going
Mm,
right back and keep re-looking, like I keep rereading it all over again, make sure that everything is perfect, making sure everything is flowing. Um,
yeah.
so yeah, that's what I'm working on. Like, but I sprinkle that in throughout my day because
Yeah.
again, I'm trying not to overthink it. I think sometimes, and this is something we need to talk about later on as time goes on, like just talking about, um, I guess being confident and not overthinking. Like when you want to do something in life, just do it. I
Yep.
have a tendency of sitting on it forever because
Yeah.
I'm so nervous of like failing.
Yeah. Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
And I
So I like keep looking at like just go ahead and put it out. Then I'm like, shit, not yet. I'm
yep.
not ready yet because I just don't know. And it's sad because I think for me, what makes it hard is because everything that I've done thus far, I don't really get support from the people that you want to get the support from, right? It's normal for us to want to get the support from the people that we know, right? So when you don't get, and it's weird because when you don't get it from them, like even like something that's like things I'm working on now, right? Recently, I don't get really that much support from the folks like that I know, right? On terms of like my social media or whatever it may be. But
Mm-hmm.
then strangers, I haven't been focusing on the strangers that have been supporting me heavy on this end because in your mind you're so focused on just the people you know what I'm saying? Like that,
I
I know
do.
this sounds crazy because I should just be grateful that people are supporting, right?
Yeah.
But you still feel like a failure when it's not coming from the people that you know.
Yeah.
So I think that fear kicks in and my anxiety starts to go like it's like haywire going on up in
Yep.
here. And I'm just like, no, I'm not ready because I don't know what they're gonna be thinking. What are they gonna say when I put it out? Not thinking that studies have shown and it's no bash. I think it's just what it is. I just think
Mm-hmm.
that people that we know is just like, oh, okay, you know, it's whatever. But then it could be a complete ass stranger and that person to be like under Beyonce having a whole entire conversation. Beyonce won't even be thinking about that behind or whatever the case, but it's what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not
Right.
gonna say that I've been 1000%, you know, in support the way I should be for other people. So it's just what it is. But anyway,
Yeah.
that's
You
another
know,
topic of its own though. But yeah, if you wanted to elaborate on it though.
it is, and I definitely do. And I think the biggest thing, because I understand exactly where you're coming from being afraid to like take that next step, you know what I mean, based
Mhm.
off of your plan or whatever it is you might have lined up for yourself, to feeling unsupported or unseen in a sense,
Mhm.
right? It's like you do all these things, right? And you're proud of that stuff, right? Whatever it might be. For you, could be like your book, right?
Mhm.
Finishing up your book. Like for me, one of the things that I kind of struggled in this way was when I worked on my training, my
Mhm.
educator training, right? And most of that was put together because Andre kept pushing me. Like, whenever we would just have random conversations and I would just share
Mhm.
my experience with him in early childhood, he would always say, like, you need to share this with people. Like, what is going on? Why aren't you sharing it with people? And then when I was at work, my boss, she pushed me to create a training that I could share with the teachers, which I did, but it took a while for me to get the training together,
Mhm.
find the resources to apply to have it what's it called, to have it approved as an official training.
So it's been approved.
It was approved, yeah. Yes. So, and I'm so excited about that, right? But it took a lot for me to just hit send, right? Just that one
Yeah.
step. I filled out the application. I got all my PowerPoint slides together. I also had to create a quiz. Like, it was a whole bunch of moving parts that I had to put together. I put it all together. I was so proud, and I still am. But the minute I had it all ready to go, I was like, I don't know, because I had that fear of rejection, basically. Like, what if it's not good enough? What if da-da-da-da? But then I told myself, which ultimately, right, was what I needed to tell myself to go ahead and submit it, was you'll never know, right? Just do it. And if something needs to be fixed, fix it and send it again, right? That's some of the keys to success and being successful in life. Is like, sometimes you're going to get knocked back, but that's a part of the journey.
Right.
Nobody gets it right the first time. I mean, maybe some people do, but those people are the exception, and they don't get it right every time, because that's not real life.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
and I get what you're saying, and I think, no, you're absolutely right. And this is another thing that I had to take away from this. And I'm glad we're having this conversation, because it's helping me really start to hone back in on what it is that I need to do. But the fact that even with your idea, right? Had you gone to someone else and you may have spoken about your idea, whatever the case, and you think about those fears, that's your lane, right? That's your lane. You know what it is that you know how to do. I have no clue at all. And I don't want, like, that's not my lane at all, right? So the only thing I can do is support in terms of, okay, go ahead and do your thing. But then at the same time, I feel like for me, is that my thought process or my vision is not someone else's vision. So they're not going to have the same level of excitement about something that I'm trying to do, because they don't get it. Right?
exactly.
It's not for them to understand. This is your passion. This is what your goal. This is what your destiny, everything that you're supposed to fulfill in life. These are the things that you see and that make it clear to you, but it may not be clear to me. So a lot of times people would just look at whatever it is that you're posting, like, yeah, whatever.
Exactly.
Like, because they're not excited. If it doesn't pertain to their life or something that they're interested in, they don't want no bother. They don't want to bother, but not realizing that little support means a lot.
It means a lot.
I just don't understand. Like, I may not support a person if they're let's say they do hair, or they're like, whatever it may be. I don't live there. I can't come to your shop and get my hair done. But if I was, guess what? I'm gonna probably come to your shop.
Right.
At the end of the day, I feel like a support is if somebody's saying, like, hey, can you guys support me on XYZ? If it's just a like, a comment, whatever it may be, just do it. God damn.
Agreed.
If you're putting out here like, hey, could you guys support my book or whatever it may be, and people just don't. Sometimes I just feel like I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand. I would never understand. Again, this is a conversation that we can always have, because I feel like this is a touchy situation, like a touchy subject for me, because I just never understood, like, how you can support, say, the bubble wrap, or God darn, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was, they be doing the most, and it's fine, which is fine. I just don't understand, how is it that someone, you personally know this person, and you just won't support them? Is it personal, or is it just that you feel that your little support? Just think about it. You only talk about
won't make a difference.
Is that you're worried that one like, or that one comment, or that one whatever it may be, is going to take me to a place where, that I'm a billionaire or some shit, and you don't want any parts of it. You don't want to be the reason why I made it, or whatever the case. I don't know. I would never understand what it is and why people think that way. But then you go on a billionaire page, and you're down there having whole entire conversations and wishing them happy birthday, and they're not even. And it's probably a bot or some type of AI that's
or an
responding,
assistant.
right? And they're not even responding to you. They're just maybe looking over through the messages. I don't know, but but I don't know, girl.
I agree with you with that, and and I always have to see both sides, right? It could very well be that somebody's choosing not to support you because of jealousy in some way, They don't want to see you succeed. They don't want you to seem to be, they don't want you to be seen as like better than them. Like there's a whole lot of avenues in that sense. But then also people might feel like their support won't make a difference. My little old, like, you know, same thing with like how people talk during when it's time to vote. Yes. Oh, I'm not gonna vote. It's not gonna matter anyway. I'm not gonna get into that because I'm not deep into politics enough to get into that. Because I have my viewpoints in that, and maybe we'll talk politics one day. That'll be a 5-minute episode. No.
Yeah, sure will. Real quick. We'll say that to the end credits.
But yeah, but you know, like I'm gonna say right here, right now, especially to those of you who are watching, like your support really matters. Every little like I get excited about. And don't comment. My whole day has been made. Let me see that there's a comment on our YouTube on these videos. Let me see the comments on social media. Like that is going to make me so proud and excited about what it is we're doing. Exactly. You know, like it's so people, please don't think that your support doesn't matter, and don't feel like your support has to be this grand gesture. It doesn't. Sometimes it could be a simple click of a button, and that could be enough. Sharing our videos, that could be enough. Like, because we're doing this to share who we are, but to also bring you into it. So please, please, please.
Bring some fun and some the world is a hot mess right now. Okay.
Yes.
So if we find that, you know, get it on here once a week for an hour or however to try to bring some type of fun, excitement or anything. And if you feel like you don't like the content, then by golly, go down in the comments right now and tell us what it is that you want to talk about. You know, I'm not saying that it might be the topic. What I'm saying is that we are open for suggestions. Okay. It's because this is for us. You know, yes, we're going to talk about what we want to talk about at the end of the day. However, we want to make sure that we bring you guys some great content.
Exactly.
Like right now, we're talking about the holidays, and Kizzy's going to go ahead and you know, roll into all of that. But we're talking about the holidays because holidays can be joyous. It can be fun, but it can be sad for some. People losing loved ones. It's just, oh girl, I want to cry. But it's just, this is why for me, this is like therapy. I don't even like being like this at all.
Yeah.
Because
That's so funny because this is like public speaking makes me so uncomfortable, but because it makes me so uncomfortable and I don't like it, it's been a goal of mine. It's a challenge of mine right now. So even when we started talking about the podcast, I swear my stomach would drop every time we talked about it because I was so afraid of just putting myself front and center because I was afraid of the judgment, afraid of whatever, afraid of doing it wrong, getting it wrong, saying the wrong thing. And I still get nervous even now. However, it's not going to stop me because one day I'm not going to be so nervous. Okay. That's the goal. I'm not going to be so nervous.
Guess what helps with that? You guys liking, sharing, commenting.
Yes.
What makes I'm the same way. I don't like public speaking. But what makes me nervous is when I feel like people are sitting out in the audience judging, and when I feel like people are picking. So that's why I don't like public speaking.
Yeah.
But it makes a difference when you're public speaking and you see people looking at you and they're smiling and they're engaging back with you. You're like, oh, wait a minute, hold up, I can do this. So it's the same exact thing. You know, I'm not sitting here, and at the end of the day, we're going to do what we're going to do, period.
Exactly.
So that's not going to stop us, but it would just be, you know, nice.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So before we get into the meat, I'll share what I did this week, which is not all that different from what you did this week. I didn't do too much. I did fix my garage door, so I am happy about that. Finally switched some springs out and got it going, and now we can park the the car back in the garage without having to pull the door
That's
up
good.
ourselves by hand. So that was my big whoop-de-doo for the weekend. We did go out over the weekend and we went out and had some breakfast at my favorite diner, of course.
The watch place? The watch place?
No, that's not my favorite place to eat.
What's your favorite?
No, the diner across the street.
Oh, the diner. Okay.
I love diner food. Ain't nothing like it. I like diner aesthetics. Anyway, I don't know why. Maybe because it's just old school and I don't know. But either way, that greasy food.
There you go. Hey, a little bit of cholesterol on the side.
Yeah, I know. We're not going to talk about that. That's taboo right now.
Okay.
But yeah, I did that and then tried to rest as much as possible, honestly. But one of the things you spoke to that I really got to get on top of is getting my health together. There's appointments that I need to make. I need to get back in the gym. Like there's just things that, and I keep telling myself, which is terrible. Like, oh, just wait till the new year because you got the holidays, you got New Year, you got all this stuff going on, you got the sweets and the this and the that, but that just doesn't make me feel good. You know, it's like I really need to and want to start now. And I know some of y'all are watching, especially my husband, you, Andre, are saying, well, then if you want to do it, do it. Yeah. And so that is very true. However, it sometimes for me, I get bored when I go to the gym. And yes, I try to mix it up, of course, right? Try to mix up my workouts every day. One day, of course, like everybody probably does, right? One day it's legs, one day it's arms, whatever, get the cardio in and do this, that, and the other. But after going to the gym over and over and over, sometimes it's just like, I just don't feel like it today because I just don't feel like doing the same thing. And then what happens is that turns into day 2 and then day 3. Once I get to day 3, I have missed the train. It's gone. It's gone. Day 3 hits and it turns into day 14 and 15, you know? So I do have to figure out how to keep it interesting enough, just being physical. So I think I'm going to end up joining like a Zumba group.
Okay.
And just doing Zumba like a couple times a month, or like at least once a week. That'll be something to kind of like break up the monotony of like just going to sometimes I'm just tired of going to the gym sometimes.
Have you guys, I don't know. Like for me, I think if you can just get over that 3-day hump,
yeah,
I think you will be good.
Let me tell you.
How about just putting the gym inside of your garage?
Well, okay. I feel like I've done it all. I really have.
Have you done that?
I was going to the gym. I've gone to the gym for like weeks and weeks and weeks at a time. Dre and I were going to the gym together and working out separately. We went together and we worked out together. I worked out, outside when I could. We did have a treadmill in the garage. We ended up selling it because that was the whole reason why we had it. But I would work out. I would go work out on the treadmill. Sometimes I'd be like, I don't feel like going to the gym.
I think being home sometimes makes it a little easier in a sense.
But it makes it easier to work out, yes, but it also makes it easier to skip it.
But here's the thing. I still feel like it would be easier. Meaning like I feel like I would be more committed to go to the garage. Then like right now, I have to go downstairs to go to the gym. Sometimes I don't feel like doing my hair to go down to the gym. I want to work out, but I don't feel like doing whatever it takes to go work out. Like in terms of get up, get dressed, get my hair, get ready, drive. I don't feel like doing any of that. I want to just get up. It's easy for me to roll out of the bed, jump in the shower, go jump on a treadmill, walk or run for a mile, get on the bike or lift a couple weights or whatever, and then go in the kitchen. Well, man, that's the issue because I go right in the kitchen and eat.
But that's fine. You should. You should eat after you work out.
Okay, well, there you go. But there you go.
This is
Like,
the
I think
thing.
it might be easier. And then just make it a vibe. You have a whole entire garage. Make it a whole
I
entire
know.
vibe out there,
I know.
right?
It
Where
just,
you feel
it's
like you want to be
easy.
out there.
It's easy in theory. It's a grand idea. Like my weights are right. They're in my bedroom.
Oh, damn. What y'all using for?
Keep the door open sometimes. No, let me give it to my husband. He works out. He works out way more often than I do. And again, I don't know what it is. I think I tell myself that it's going to be a struggle, even though it's supposed to be a struggle. Like, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. But again, like I said, like when I get in it, I turn into a gym girl. But I'm telling you that all it takes is 3 days. After 3 days of not going,
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. The 3 is either you go 3 days and you're going to start to get comfortable, or you don't go 3 days and you ain't going back no more.
Yes.
So it's kind of like, yeah. It's just
so you know, all in all it boils down to is, just like my husband would say, I just got to do it. Anything, right? It's just everything that we do in life. It boils down to the decision and the action behind it.
Yeah,
just do it.
Let's do it. Starting. I'm going to start. All right. What's today?
Shit.
I'm going to start tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm telling you, next time we come back on here on next week, it's going to be a week that I've been in the gym. Watch me. Mark my words. Put it down here. What's today? Today is the 16th. The 16th. December 16th. Starting tomorrow. December 17th. I'm going to start working out. There you go. Every day. 1 hour. I'm going to give myself 1 hour a day to do something in the gym. There you go. What about you?
Wonderful news.
Nothing? You ain't going to do it? No.
You got to give me some time.
All right. Well, I'm starting tomorrow. I don't care if it's going downstairs and run. Right? You got to take baby steps. You got to remember, right? Just think about it this way. When it comes to health, if you work out every day, or at least have a great routine, you can eat whatever you want to eat. Kinda.
It's true. It's true.
Kinda. Because you're burning all that crap off. So I feel like, okay. And I don't eat bad. That's the thing. I don't eat bad, but I just lay around a lot. So laying around a lot is like you might as well just eat. You might as well just eat whatever, because you're not doing anything to burn off the fats and all that craziness. Yeah. I gotta work on my health. You'd be surprised. Like, people be dealing with issues and don't even know they're dealing with issues because they're not sick. People think if you're not sickly that things are not going on, but things can be going on and you never know it. So we don't want those things. But anyhow,
okay.
All right, y'all.
I am going to commit to doing something.
There you go.
Did you hear that gulp? I'm gonna write it down right now. I am gonna commit to doing something every day.
You live in a nice development, even if it's walking around your development.
So this is the thing, right? So this is the thing for me. I'm not a morning person. Let me start there. So I have to be to work by 8:30. I have to leave home between 8 and 8:15.
Hey, hold up. How far you work? Did you leave? You have to be at work at 8:30, but you leave home at 8:15.
Yeah, my job is only 15 minutes away.
So you leave.
It's right off the highway. What?
You leave
it's right off the highway. So
you leave 15 minutes just in case. Like, what happens if it's traffic? No, go ahead, girl.
Listen, if it's traffic, it's traffic, and that's just going to be what it is. But so even if I leave at 8, sometimes I leave at 8 if I want to stop and get a coffee or something like that on the way.
Okay.
But what I'm getting at is, so then I don't wake up until like 7.
Okay.
To get myself together. Waking up before that, if I don't have to, and that's the mindset thing. I'd have to start telling myself that I have to work out. But just the same way that I have to wash my behind and brush my teeth and what have you, it needs to be that important for me, because
But does
then
it
I
have to be
would
in the
get up
morning?
early. Huh?
But does it have to be in the morning? Can it be after work?
Because it could be, but after a full day of work in this field, I'm tired come 5:30. And even now,
That
like
could be
if
a
it
good way
wasn't,
to digress. Like it can be like, let me go relax. Like let me go. You can go straight to the gym, work
yes,
out, and then come home and just crash.
yes. And
You know
I've
what I'm
done that.
saying?
I've done that. I think what makes it, I've done that. And there's no real excuse, quite honestly, because if it, if you really want it, you're going to make it happen.
Yeah.
So that's what it boils down to, right? My schedule is now between mine and Andre's schedules. It's like this combination that we have to create, or I have to create, because some days he has to leave for work at 6 o'clock. So if I'm getting off
Okay.
at 5:30, getting home between quarter of, depending on
Going out.
exactly what
Yeah.
time I leave work, like it what happens is my mind gets bogged down with it, and then I just shut it all down. I just shut it all down. And I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like it because I can't figure it out, because I get exhausted from trying to figure it out.
Gotcha.
All of that is said to, I'm making excuses. So I just have to commit. I mean, quite honestly, that's really what it is. I'm making excuses.
Okay.
I need to just commit, get back to it, and fall in love with it all over again, so I can do what I need to do for me and my life's longevity.
Yeah.
I don't know, as much as I can control it, right? Okay. All right. Recap, check in, done. Now it is time to get into part 2 of our holiday conversations. Part 2. Now, last week got a little hot and spicy. Yes, it did. You pulled some things out of me, girl. You pulled some things out of me, but that's okay.
Our ears.
Because I was willing to share. I was willing to share it all. But this week, we're going to just, temper it down a little bit. It's going to be a little more mild, but it's still going to be messy. It's still going to be messy. Yeah. So our main topic of the day is setting boundaries in relationships. Whether it's a current relationship or a relationship that has ended, and that there's still some sort of connections or communications or what have you with your ex. What does that look like around the holidays? So let's start with one of the main things that happens during the holidays is gift giving.
Okay.
So what does that look like when it comes to exes? Let's start there.
Oh, like, okay. Like if an ex is giving me a gift, or my ex is getting a gift from someone.
Okay, we're going to talk about each, but let's talk, since it's a mild conversation, let's talk about the messiest. What if your spouse or significant other or person received a gift from their ex, but they never told you about it, and you just happen to see it? How do you feel about that? And how do you respond to that?
Okay. First of all, yeah. First of all, it would depend, right? And it is crazy because I'm saying this and I really mean it, but I don't mean it at the same time. But this is what I mean. It depends on what it is, right? Like if they have, okay. I don't know.
Remember, they're not telling you.
Yeah, I'd probably be, yeah. I don't know. That would be kind of slippery. Like I want to say I wouldn't want to be with him that way, because only reason why is because it's the lying part. It's like, even though people think omission is not lying, but if you don't tell me that, if you're keeping it a secret, that means there's a reason why you're keeping it a secret.
There's a secret to keep.
There's something there.
Yep.
then you're not trying to tell me that you feel the need to hide that part.
Exactly.
So my initial is I will probably be like, well, you may have some unresolved issues over there. So maybe you should go scoot that way. Because I have such a low tolerance for certain things, right? Because I'm such a laid back person and I don't really sweat a lot of that small stuff. I don't want to put myself in a position where I'm thinking like, what is he doing? Is he doing this? Is he doing that? Once I get to a point where I'm starting to question what you're doing, I'm pretty much to a point where I'm like, nah, because I'm not stressing over a relationship. So if you're putting me in a position where I'm feeling that way, then you can go on over there and finish out what it might be that you're trying to explore. If you feel the need to do that, now if she gives you some money, depending on how much money, then you're gonna split it with me. No, I'm just joking.
No, ain't no split. Split. Hand it over.
But yeah,
hand it over.
Yeah, you can do that.
You never should have accepted it.
But yeah, if you're hiding, yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I agree to some of your points, right? It would be so hurtful to learn that you've received whatever this gift is.
Yes.
You know, and depending on what it is, right, determines how hurtful it would be. But the fact that it was received, and the first thing you didn't tell me, the first thing you didn't do was tell me.
Right.
Like, why am I learning about this instead of just hearing about it from you in the moment?
Right. And then, like, what could she possibly be giving you? You know what I'm saying? It has to
that
be
you don't want to share.
Right. So that's why I feel like.
And when did y'all connect? When did y'all connect that she gave you?
Who just? I'm not sitting around thinking about sending gifts to any of my exes. So why, if she's thinking about it, that means there's some type of communication, right?
Exactly.
So yeah.
You know, and my thing is honestly, it doesn't matter, in my opinion, on, like, I know before we talked about exes a little bit, and one of my standpoints was it depends on the level of respect that I have, you know, with Andre's ex or exes. That would determine how I would respond to certain things. But if any of his exes, even the ones or the one, it's not like he had tons of, you know, I'm not going to put him out there like that. He had tons and tons of women, but like even son's mother, we get along fabulously, right? But I still, if he received a gift from her and didn't tell me, like you said, I'm questioning everything. Yeah, all this time we've been cool, and what's going on?
You sliding gifts?
What's really happening here? Because I thought everybody was just cool on some old, we gonna be the village and we gonna get along because why not? And we grown and we understand our place.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, even when you say that, when you say that village thing, I'm sorry. Like, I still feel like, I still think there's like a fine line. There's a thin line.
What do you
mean? For me, in terms of, you kind of allow people a little bit of comfort to be able to do certain things with your dude because y'all cool, right? You know what I'm saying? Why not? That's what you said?
No, because after I said we're going to be the village, I also said we are grown and we know our place. So that's the difference. That's the difference, right? Like, we can all be a village and work together for the children who were not grown people, right? They were all children. So for the sake of the children, we wanted to be the example and show them that you can still get along, because now you have a few more, you have an additional parent, right? Looking at it that way. So we're all going to show you that we can work together and be mature adults when it comes to caring for you and being a part of your world, right? We all understood that. So that's the difference. Yeah, we could be, now if we're part of the village, and now you out here trying to knock on my husband's tent, the back door of the village hut, now there's a problem. Now you've crossed the line.
I still think that's
And
like
that's just what it is. But that
like
doesn't, none of that negates the fact that there's going to be some serious issues. And Lord have mercy, I don't like to be hurt. When I feel hurt, it could go so many ways.
That's what I tell people about Leos, is that like that's what we do. Like if we are the worst when you betray us. Do not betray a Leo. I promise you. Is you think a tsunami is some shit? I'm telling you.
True story. And I love so hard. Like
buddy?
some
Ask my buddy what he think. What you think about that question? Huh? It's my buddy.
Okay, hey guy.
This is Lori X, Brian. What you think, Brian?
Oh.
Is that why it's lawyer?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's right.
Every time I look at this shit, I just get sick. That joker that's sitting there and look, I get that shit out of here. She love that shit. Get out of here.
True story. No, that's right.
That's how I feel. But no, I could not. But I get what you're saying. It's that village.
It's the village, yeah, but you know, not everybody sees it that way. So again, if there's a gift that has been received and it's being kept a secret, then clearly everybody's definition of being a village and knowing your place is not the same. So again,
okay, so what if someone gave you a present?
If somebody gave me a gift, an ex, or anyone of the opposite sex gave me a gift, okay, let me put it this way. Let me give you an example. This wasn't a holiday, right? But at one of my old jobs, one of my coworkers or one of the staff I would sometimes stay after school to work on stuff. I forget what the case was, but he would always show up and like give me a cookie from the cafeteria. Hold on though. My greedy ass was like, thank you. And then it became a pattern. After after the second or third cookie, I was like, no, this is not feeling right. This ain't feeling right. Don't know what his intentions were. I could guess, but I don't know, right? It could have been very innocent and he was on some old shit. I got it from the cafeteria. They was going to get rid of him.
You never thought like, what's in the freaking cookie?
No, because the bitch was wrapped up. It was wrapped up. It was in wrapper.
Oh.
It was in wrapper.
Like a random cookie. I was like saying.
So like, no, but so for me, I'm connecting that to the gift giving, right? Essentially, it was a gift, even though it was just a cookie. It was still a gift that was being given to me. And it started to feel awkward. I started feeling like I was doing something wrong by receiving this from a man. Now, if it was a female that was giving honey, you keep bringing me the cookies and I'm going to keep accepting them because there's no reason. Well, if it was a scissorer, then I think I would still accept the cookie. I would still take it. Yes, I would. because they're not going to get my cookie and I don't want their cookie. If there was some ill intent. But if you're talking about a man, sometimes, you know, and I'm not going to just lay it on men, but sometimes when people give you something, they want something in return. And they might have the wrong kind of idea. And so I had to cut that and was like, you know what? I'm good. I don't worry about it. I'm trying to work out. I don't want no cookies. I'm good. I need to cut back. Right? Like, because it just didn't feel right. So to answer your question, if an ex or if someone gave me a gift, I still don't know what I would do.
For all that said.
You know why? Because we started talking about what if it's money? Like, I'm gonna. So okay, let me put it this way: if I choose to accept it, I'm coming home and I'm sharing it. I'm sharing it with my husband.
But that's what
Would
I'm
he
gonna
be
say.
upset?
I feel like our thing is this: we're so open about stuff
No,
that it wouldn't even
lies.
be you.
No, lies.
You
You
know,
tell. If my husband came home, even
not
if he
him.
came home,
No, not him. I'm saying us as
okay.
you know that way. You know that.
Tell me what you mean before.
What I was about to say is that I'm so Daddy used to always say this to me all the time. He used to always say, sometimes you don't have to give too much information. I'm like, what do you mean by that? Because one time I was telling how we were arguing and shit like that. He was like, what did you say? And I was telling him something about work. He was like, well, you don't always have to be that forthcoming, right? With certain things, you don't have to always over tell. I'm one of those type people that I can be at work, right? Just working, whatever. And somebody can be like, oh, hey, da 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 da, whatever. I really like not if they say they like me, that's different. But if they're just like, oh, you know what? I wanted to give you this or whatever the case, I'm like, oh, this is so cute. Thank you. I'll go home and be like, look what somebody gave me, and it's cute. This is really like you have to be the one to say, like, nah, I ain't feeling comfortable with you doing XYZ. Because it's not that I don't care. I'm just so oblivious sometimes to like stop. I don't.
Yeah.
In my mind, literally, people look at me sometimes. They think like, "Oh, she's this, she that." No, literally, I'm walking around. It's like sprinkles and sparkles and shit in my head right now because that's how I view life, right? Because I try not to get caught up in a lot of this stuff. So I'm always in like I'm always. They used to see me at work. They're like, "You can't just be like this all the time." I'm like, "Be like what? Yeah, I can. I'm always like this." So again, I will come home and be like, guess what? It is cute. Somebody give me this. This is really cute. Look at this. And you might be looking at me like, why'd you take that? And I'm like, what was wrong with taking that? Now I'm not gonna take now I wouldn't take food, like if there's something open or anything like look manipulated or something like that. I'm scared somebody's gonna try to get me in the pretzel by getting me some Molly or something. So I'm real funny about that part. But if it's like I like perfumes. If somebody give me a perfume, it's around. Look what I got, babe. Somebody give me this perfume and it's really cute. And if you say to me like, "Why are you taking perfume?" This and that, you don't buy. Do you buy? Do you buy me perfumes? And I'm not saying it's about gift giving, but what I'm saying is like it's something that I enjoy, something that I like. And if someone decides to give me a perfume, I'm gonna go home and tell my dude. I'm gonna go home and tell my dude. Someone's like somebody from work give me this. And it's because they know I like perfume.
I'm not doing that. No.
And they gave me this, and he's gonna either say, "Oh, that's dope," or whatever the case, because he know that I'm like very open. I'm forthcoming, and he's gonna be like, oh, "Okay," and keep it.
I would quit you. I would quit you. I lied now. I would quit you if you and I were scissors. When we scissoring and you come home and you telling me you received this gift from another scissorer and you gonna spray it all over your body. That was a terrible example. What? Perfume. If somebody gave my husband cologne, it's going in the trash.
Okay, well, that's my whole point. If somebody brought him something, right? And I'm just like, he came home and he told me that. And I'm be like, why the fuck would she give you that? And I look at it like, shit's not expensive. I'm like, let me see. I might end up like, okay, he brought him a laptop. Hypothetically. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna keep this. Because I wanted me a laptop. I'm gonna keep this. Thank you. Tell her thanks. And I'm gonna keep your freaking laptop. And you ain't gonna never see him with the laptop at work. But if you sneak into it, that's one thing. Again, I'm saying I'm gonna come home with the perfume. If he says to me, I don't feel comfortable, I might take me a couple more squirts and I'm gonna throw it in the trash. I'm gonna throw it in the trash and I'm gonna be done with it. And if he say like, oh, I don't feel comfortable with you being cool with that person or whatever, I'm gonna be like, all right, whatever. I don't care. It's what it is. But if somebody give it to see, I'm not the type of, I don't care. It's just what it is. It's just a thing. But if the person said that they're uncomfortable, that's why I'm so open about everything. Mm-hmm. It's because I'm not open because I want to just be this, like not caring about your feelings, but I want you to set your boundaries based on, I'm going to be me, right?
Right.
And you have to have the balls enough to say to me, I don't feel comfortable with you doing XYZ. But if you don't say anything, I'm going to just be me. I'm not saying that I'm not going to be me if a person says to me, I feel uncomfortable, but I want to make sure that I respect him, treat him the way he want to be treated, right? Because if you come to me with something crazy, I'm like, I'm not feeling that at all. But if you're only moving, this is my thing right here, is that a lot of times people get in relationships, right? And they move differently because they're in relationships. And I'm like, I don't want you to move differently as long as you're respectful with it, right? I want you to be yourself and let me say to you, I don't feel comfortable about this part right here or whatever the case, without you feeling like, oh, don't change me or anything like that. But if it's something, because I don't want to change a person, but I definitely don't want you to come to me fake and be in one way when really you want to do X, Y, Z. I really want the perfume, but if you say to me that you don't want me to keep the fucking perfume, I'm gonna toss the freaking perfume because you don't feel comfortable. That's my thing. But when you move weird, I'm bringing that weird. I'm never gonna give you weird energy. I'm gonna bring you the truth. And like I said, you have to. But like I said, I might say to you, can you go get me the? Can you go get me the perfume?
Can you go buy it for me then?
Yeah, it's $400. It's $400. Can you go get me that perfume? You know what I'm saying? So whatever the case, I might go in the trash can, go get that perfume out. I go and get that perfume. But I'm just saying, like, I'm very respectful as long as if like
okay.
I said,
I get that. I get that.
You tell me it's a no, it's a no. I ain't
no.
that pressed on no damn gift.
So, yeah. Okay, I get that. I get that. All right. Now what if there's certain traditions that you have with that you had with your ex when you were together?
Like what?
Like whether you guys, took a little trip, like either with the family, took a cruise together, or
like a family trip. Like we used to go to Christmas. I mean, not Christmas. We used to go every year. So okay, like a Christmas trip.
Yeah, like a little trip or something like that. So now your exes, do you continue that tradition? Suppose you have children or you don't. Do you continue it for the sake of the children, or where does the boundary get set?
Oh no, pack her little ass up. Send her, we gonna come pick her up, take her on a trip. That's what it's gonna be. I don't know.
Come pick up your child is what you're saying.
I would probably, there's no, I don't know. Okay, I guess, okay. I don't know, because what if I was a person that was going on a trip with that person, right? So let's say me and my ex was going on a trip every year with the kids, right? And we've been doing this consistently for 5 years or 3 years or whatever it may be. And him and I are exes now, and he's single, and I'm still able to go on those trips for a couple of years, and then he gets into a relationship. I might feel some kind of way. However, it depends. It depends on him. It depends on him. Because I'm going to read his energy. My selfish self is going to want to go. Because this is a free trip that I've been getting, or however it may look. This is something that I've been doing every year, or whatever the case. If he let me go, I'm going. If he say no, because I'm in a relationship, I'm going to respect the relationship. But if he allow me to go, I'm going. This is something that I want my child to go to, wherever it is that we're going, Disney or wherever it may be, or cruise. I want to go. But if he let me go, I'm going to be like, I don't care. That's not my problem.
But this is the thing. If he lets you go, are you going to hang with him? And like, say he has a girlfriend. Are you going to hang with him and his girlfriend? Or are you going to, like, I think about like a situation just like this, right? Where you got the two exes, but you share a child. If we go together on a trip, I'm expecting to have the same interactions on that trip as we do here. Meaning, we're going to share our child. We're not doing this together like it's one big happy family, in my opinion. You go do your thing. You can take your child for a few days during the trip, I'll take my child. Like, say if we're going to Disney, because that's just what the tradition has been. You spend the day with your child and bring them back home. I'll spend the day. Like, that's how it's going to have to be. I'm not going and I'm not getting in the family photos and all that.
Depends.
Hmm?
It depends.
No. I'm all for taking a trip, right? But, and this is, of course, if I was single, because if I
now I'm
if I
talking
had
about,
an
now I'm
ex and
speaking
I
on
was,
I'm speaking on the receiver end.
yeah.
Okay. So if I'm going on the trip and I'm going to be selfish, I'm going to go and I'm going to hang out where you're going to treat and you're going to do all these things because I'm hanging out.
Even if they have
Again,
a significant other?
it depends. It depends because I feel like the boundary starts with him. The boundary is him. He's the one that sets the boundaries.
But you also can set the boundary.
But still, I'm saying I'm speaking from selfish, right? Because I'm
Okay, a
thinking
selfish
about
standpoint.
right.
I
Because
got it.
if the reason why I keep saying that is because the man or the female, like depending on who's the the person, whatever the case, they set the boundary. It doesn't matter if you want to be there. It doesn't matter if you want to hang out with me the whole entire time. I'm not letting you come hang out with me because I'm with my woman or my
Right.
guy or whoever, and that's not what we're doing. Things were different when I was single and we were able to do this, but out of respect, I let you come, whatever the case. But now my girl's here, that's not happening. So you go do respectfully, you go do your thing. I'm gonna do my thing, whatever the case, and we'll meet back up or whatever the case. But I still feel like a person's only gonna do what you allow them to do. So
Agreed.
a selfish person would be like, I'm gonna hang out where the money, where the wallet's gonna be at, because he's gonna buy the meals, he's gonna buy the
and if he's not gonna say anything, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep doing it.
The 80s, come on, man, you've been to Disney World, you're paying $100 to get into Disney World. You're paying for food, the hot dogs $42, and cotton candy $90.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm gonna be like, I ain't come down here to splurge. Like, let's go with your dad. Let's go. Like, I'm gonna want to be where he's at if he allows it, and that's what I mean when I say I feel like a lot of times, I don't know what it is. Like sometimes men just, I don't. They can be mad, like mean in relationships, right? With the person that they're currently with, but then not be mean to the person that they I don't know. It's so weird. Isn't that weird? You ever notice that? Like they can be like accommodating, like so whatever you want to do, like okay, like trying to be so accommodating. I'm like, ever. No, you know what I'm saying? Like we're looking at like, hell no, tell her this. Here, I got it.
And why aren't you anyway? Like you're setting boundaries with me, so why aren't you? What's going on that you're not setting boundaries with them?
Why is it so easy for you to be mean to me? I used to have this issue with my ex before, and I always say to him, like, I don't understand. Like, I'm with you, right? We're the couple, but you're always mean to me, and you're never mean to them. Like, make that make sense to me.
Yep. And
I don't do shit, so I'm trying to understand, like, why is it that you're mean? Like, go be with them then. Because I don't understand why the fuck we're together. Because this is weird to me that you're mean to me and I'm the one that's with you, but you're never mean to these people. Like you owe them something that you have to be respectful. I feel like respect should just be you should just be respectful. Period. I don't mind you be respectful to them as long as you're respectful to me. But you can't be mean to me and being girl.
Yeah.
But that's how men. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like it starts with the man. The female, especially. Some of these females be still wanting to be with your dude and shit like that and have these weird ass, hopes and dreams probably going on in their minds. And the more you allow them to cross those boundaries to just basically disrespect the person that you're in, like.
But do you think there's some sort of like insecurity in the man that he's not being truthful in some way? Like, could that be speaking? What I don't know how to word it, but if you are being like this with your ex, like you said, right? All the bells and whistles, but then not with your current person, what is the truth? Is the truth that you are treating me the way you're treating me because you really don't want to be with me and you really want to be with them, but you're being a coward about it? Or you have an insecurity about yourself and you like the idea of having someone here and the possibility of someone there. So you're being extra nice with the one who's not there so that they stay close. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's so many, I feel like there's so many layers to something like this because you just don't know.
You just don't know.
You
I guess
just don't know.
kind of
I feel like it speaks
keeping
volumes.
that door open. Is that what it is? Like keeping that door open?
Yeah.
That possibility?
It could certainly be a possibility because why else are you jumping over, what's it called? What's the phrase? Hoops. Jumping through hoops. Yeah. Like essentially you're jumping through hoops with somebody who shouldn't matter because they are not supposed to be your person. I'm supposed to be your person.
Right.
So why aren't you jumping through hoops with me? Exactly. I'm jumping through hoops trying to be respected by you.
Right. And she getting respect and she not even with you.
Not even with you.
Ass or nothing.
Might want to be with you, but might not give a shit about you.
Right. But that's what I'm saying.
Like doing what?
I honestly think that some of these women like find gratification with that stuff. I'm telling
absolutely.
You. Because that's how I
It's a power play.
Yeah. Because it's like your man, your man, like,
and you know what's funny is
like your man still wants me. Yeah.
Yeah. And some men there's some men that don't even get that.
Right.
Completely naive to it.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you not see this?
Right. But that's my whole thing. I think that's right there is a deal breaker for me. Because once you make me feel like, and see, many years ago, it's not that I guess I did tolerate it. I was just so naive back then. I'm totally different now. Now I'm just like, you know what? You're not gonna make me feel like that. You're not gonna make me feel like I'm less than. That's just crazy. But there's people that's guys out there that do that. You know, there's guys out there that are in relationships and they give so much. I don't want to feel like an idiot or feel crazy of where a female is like laughing like you're the joke.
Yep.
Right? Because your man can't get his head out of her ass. Like that part of it to me makes me pissed. Like I would be like, absolutely. I'm out. I can't do this because you're weak. You know what I mean? Like I feel like, and I'm not saying all guys are like that, but I've seen some guys do that where they still would rather keep their toe in the water when it comes to exes. And my whole thing is then you need to go revisit that. You need to go revisit that because there's something there that you can't, that you're not that haven't been shaken off or whatever the case. Go back over there and figure that shit out because there's a reason why you don't just stay in. I guess, and if I say that, then it's kind of like I'm contradicting myself because I still kind of talk to my ex, but not on that same level, right?
Right.
We were married, so we still have a lot of lingering shit that we're still going through to kind of dissolve everything. But at the same time, it's like I don't know. I guess it could be the same way. I probably would be the same. I know I need to get my shit together too.
What?
Because I do. This. No, because like I guess it's hard to really justify. Like even though I know myself, I guess it's one of those things. Like, well, I know I would never do this. I can't just assume that somebody else will have that same mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have that same mentality in terms of like if they're cool with their ex, whatever the case. I don't have a problem with someone being cool with their ex in a certain sense of if y'all just still cordial. And meaning, it's just what it is. It's just what it is. Especially if you were married to them, it's like y'all got history. And if it's like y'all sitting on the phone talking or something like that, that's totally different. But if it's like y'all it's just what it is. Like maybe Sean, like y'all just cool. It's just what it is. It's not like hey, I'm gonna call him up and see how he and talk to him, have a conversation. It's just if I see him, hey, what's going on? Or he might follow me. I don't follow my ex though. I know I
No,
do.
I hear what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Again,
Like it's not the same as
it's the level of respect.
Yeah.
That's all it is. You know what I mean? Like you said, you could be cordial. I can remember when Joni and like she would go to Philly to visit Papa Junebug.
Yeah.
And he would have a whole nother wife. I could not. I was like, what in the world? What do you mean? How are y'all? What? No, it ain't gonna be no fight. What's going on? Y'all are okay with this?
But that's
now
why
I get it.
I feel that way. That's probably where that comes from, is because we're so used to that type of dynamic with the family.
Exactly.
That it's always been exes and this person and that. I'm like, wait a minute. So and so was with this person.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. And so again, that's all it boils down to.
That's how mommy met Daddy. Like he was a fan. He was friend and all this other stuff. So yeah, that's so funny.
You know, and
that's probably where I
think,
got it from.
Exactly. And I think that's where it is, is again the respect. Where is your head and heart? Right? Are you what are you trying to do?
And then your movements is what I look at. It's how you move. If you're having a conversation with me and you just happen to just say something about your ex, and it's just like gradually just roll up your tongue, right? Like nothing big deal. I'm not sweating. It's when they don't talk. I mean, I'm not saying I want to sit here and have a conversation about your ex or anything like that. But if it's just more or less like, how can I put this? If you're in the same circles or whatever it may be, you can't not do just what it is. It's just what it is. I think you made a mention of that last time when we were talking about holidays, and it was saying like I was talking about how in our family we have people that's been exes of family members, but they still with the family because it's just what it is. They became family. It's not even like a thing. So I think it's kind of the same thing. It's just a matter of how you move. That's my problem.
And your intentions. What are your intentions?
I watched you to see how you handling. Like, wait a minute, hold up. They seem a little weird. You buying gifts? I'm not getting no gifts from my ex at all. None.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah. This is a good conversation.
I mean, but you know what? Can go on and on and on because
so we're gonna have to table some of that. Because I am feeling playful. I'm ready to play a game. I'm ready to break it up.
Yeah, okay? We're ready to play a game.
I'm ready to play a game.
Hey sis, you know what time it is. Grab your tea, grab your mic, we're going in. It's game time. Say your name. It's Jay and Kids. We up for the shits when we bouncy. Come and play our game.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so for this game, we are going to do a countdown, trivia countdown. Okay,
like the rapid fire type thing.
Yeah, but it's rapid fire, but we're going to go from 5 things to 1 thing, and we need to time this one. So we're going to time this one.
Wait, hold on, I got a timer. I got a timer. Hold up. All right. Okay, I think I got it. Who's going first?
Okay, so I'm gonna go first. You're gonna answer me.
Oh, okay. Tell me when you're ready.
Set the timer.
Anna. Yeah.
Okay, name 5 stocking stuffers.
Oh shoot. Chapstick, gloves, sunglasses.
Yep.
Yep. A brush, lipstick.
Okay, boom. Name 12 days of Christmas items. Name 4 of them.
Golden ring, 4 golden doves, 3 French hens, 2 turtle.
Okay, name 3 holiday traditions.
Dinner, the ball dropping.
Okay.
And
holiday.
Presents.
Okay. Name 2 surprise holiday gifts. Something that would like shock somebody or make them cry.
Proposal.
Okay.
Come on,
One
come
more.
on.
One more.
That's it. Damn it.
All right. I'll give you the last one anyway, even though time ran out.
Okay, go ahead.
Name one awkward moment during the holiday.
Cool, but that's not. Come on, I would have been dumbed out anyway. Shoot. An awkward moment, Christmas holiday. I don't have any awkward moments.
I had 2 in mind. One was if you propose and you're told no.
Oh, that was for you. I thought you said like me.
No, just period. In general. An awkward moment.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it confused. I thought you said about that I have an awkward moment.
No. They were all general questions. Okay, so let me just clarify them before you ask me questions. Are any of these personal or are they general?
They general.
Okay. I'm ready. Okay. Hit the buzzer when you're ready.
Wait. What the hell is this? Hold up. Girl.
What?
What the hell is that?
I cannot see what you see.
I don't even know what the hell that is. Hold up.
Girl.
Okay. I'm gonna have to just guess this shit. Go ahead. All right, ready?
Oh my gosh.
All
right, set that timer.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Ready, set, go. Name 5 Christmas songs.
In my mind. And dang, Santa Baby, All I Want for Christmas, holiday songs, 12 Days of Christmas, and Christmas Tree.
Okay. Name 4 holiday movies.
4 holiday movies: Home Alone, Die Hard, Trading Places, and Christmas Vacation.
Okay. Name 3. Hold up.
You owe me time.
Hey!
Stop the timer.
Okay. I did. I stopped the timer.
Okay.
Okay, y'all. Okay. I told you I'm not good at games, y'all. Hold on. Name 3 things on a Christmas tree.
Ornaments, tinsel, and lights.
Okay. Name 2 holiday drinks.
Eggnog and I don't know, champagne.
Cider.
Eggnog and champagne.
Cider. Name 1. Oh, come on.
Cider.
You over your thing, but I'm gonna do the last one. Name 1 holiday cartoon.
Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah.
Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yes.
Okay.
The pressure. Oh my God, the pressure.
Let's go back to cider. When? Who having cider for Christmas?
That's a holiday. That's like a holiday beverage.
Because of Thanksgiving?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's a holiday beverage.
Fine.
Cider is like a holiday beverage.
That's fine. Cider's
champagne.
Fine for champagne for New Year's Eve.
What is a Christmas holiday?
So you did say holiday. So Thanksgiving is a part of the winter holidays.
All right. Well, I guess New Year's. Whatever.
Yeah. It's only a week after Christmas, so it has to be included.
Yeah, all right.
Has to be.
I wasn't thinking about New Year's. Okay. That was a cat line. That was fun. We had some technical difficulties, but it was good. I told y'all I'm not great. I'm not great with with jokes in certain games. I'm not good.
Okay, all right.
Oh, wait. Is this it? Are we done? We don't
have to be.
All right, well, we can be done. I was gonna ask you about like Secret Santa.
Tell me about it.
I don't know. I just wanted to ask this. I mean, because I don't know how you guys feel about this. But I mean, I don't know if this kind of go back to the gift giving, but Secret Santas, right? Are you okay with your dude if he picks a girl, right? Who's buying the gift?
I
Are you
am.
buying the gift?
If it's for a female,
Why? It's his friend. He knows his friend. You don't know his friend.
I don't give a shit. His friend don't know me either. And I mean, quite honestly, it's probably going to be a Wawa gift card or Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. Exactly. We're not putting a lot of effort into it.
So whenever I got a Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, that means he had a girlfriend.
Or he didn't want to put any effort into it.
Oh, he ain't like me. He won't get no perfume. Joke.
Yeah, he won't get no perfume.
I was just saying. I was just wondering about that because Secret Santas are always. I don't like Secret Santas. I honestly don't.
I'm okay with it. It's just you just never know
who's going to get you, and then you gonna buy it. Like I'd be nervous, even though they have a window, like a price, like oh, okay, it might be $50 or whatever the case, but still, I still feel like I don't like them. I don't like Secret Santas.
Yeah, my job does. They're doing a Secret Santa. One of the things I do like is everybody filled out a questionnaire. Like, what's your favorite restaurant, your favorite color, your favorite snacks, your favorite, what else was it on there? Your favorite scent. Like, it just listed a whole bunch of different things. So you can get whatever gifts you want. You can get all of them if you want. It's up to you.
You know what? You know what Ashley and them do? Ashley and Kevin and them, they do, like, they go onto like Amazon or wherever, and they create a list. Wherever it may be, they create a list, and it's distributed to like they apparently give gifts throughout the family, right? It's not just her and him, throughout the family, and the family gets this all in the chat, and they can go in and pick off stuff to buy each other off of the list. Isn't that crazy? I was like, but I like it. I love that because you never know what you're going to get. I mean, you were hoping,
but you know what you know what you're going to get all at the same time. You know that what you get is going to be something you want,
something that you wanted. Yeah, you know, I like that. I love that idea. Like Ashley was able to pick out 5 things or 6 things, and then she put it on her list, and then that's what it is. I thought that was kind of cute. I like that. I like that idea because
that's a different idea.
Yeah. But I like the fact that they spread it throughout the family. So it's like so now your cousin might give you this, you know what I'm saying? Like I like it. But then I think it's a lot of pressure too. Because now you gotta buy gifts. Their gifts be looking terrible.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure. Like that's a conversation in its own. Like in terms of, that pressure on buying gifts. Which is why I've always been the way I have been. Only Daddy wanted the expensive gifts, but outside of that, my whole thing is
don't.
Yeah, it's pressure.
You're right. Daddy would turn your gift around on Christmas
Mamas
Day.
and daddies, please, kids are kids. Let them be kids. They don't know what you don't teach them. So if you're teaching them that they need $700 games, that's what they're gonna want. If you teach them to play with trucks and basketballs and footballs and soccer balls and
absolutely
those things, no stress.
Yep.
Like don't do that to yourself. Don't put yourself in debt trying to, I don't understand it. I honestly don't.
Yeah. Well, you know what, guys? Like, I can't believe by the time this posts, so as you guys are watching this, Christmas is set in 7 days.
Is it 7 days?
7 days.
This is crazy. And then it's on New Year's.
The day that we post this video will be Christmas. And I am not ready. I'm ready to just enjoy family and everything. But I have no drive to get out here and buy gifts. Not even enough to go online. I haven't bought one gift. I haven't bought one.
For you, it's hard because you're actually going out. See, I'm not going to visit nobody. I'm home. So
I'm not
that
either.
pressure. Nobody's
We're all going to be home on Christmas.
okay.
Which is another reason why I'm like, like,
Oh, you
I'll
enjoy
get the gift.
exchanging gifts?
Mm-hmm. We
No.
haven't talked about it. It
Yeah.
normally just is what it is.
It is.
And so, what we've done in the past, over the past however many years now we've been celebrating Kwanzaa, we would wait and give gifts each day of Kwanzaa. That's how we did it with
7
Z's.
days, right?
Yeah, the 7 days. So each day we had like a little tradition that we would do. We would light our candle and say a prayer and thank our ancestors, and it was a whole little thing. And then like once we light the candle, then we would give Ziza her gift and share whatever gifts we may have gotten for each other. One of the things that I did love that we did, and we made sure we did, like she basically would get 2 gifts every day, and one was always a book. One gift was a book, and then the other gift was whatever it is she might have wanted or whatever we ended up getting for her. I mean, baby girl's turning 21 in another month and some change. So
That's great.
we just trying to figure out what this gift giving is looking like this year. She probably hear me too. She probably like, no.
I still like.
Exactly.
I still want gifts.
But
am I frozen?
Oh,
there we go. No, I was frozen at first.
Yeah. So this year, I don't know. This year is feeling a little different. But I do like the fact that even though we haven't, and I'm going to say me, because Andre, listen, he's like, I don't give a damn. He's like, okay, you are we getting gifts? Go get them. Go order them. Fine. Whatever you get, fine. But I have to say, like, this year is the first year in a long time, even though we are still going to purchase gifts and everything, I'm really not stressed about it.
Yeah, me either.
I used to be so stressed.
I think once I can't wait for the day that I'm just like, every day, right? Because the perfect world for me is how I would want my Christmas is like with my dude. I would want to do like the 12 days of Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be so dope, right? Where it's like on that 12th day, you get this, the 11th day, 10th day, 9th down to the first day of Christmas or whatever the case. I think that would be so cute. Like I'm always thinking like relationship goal stuff. It's just that life be lifing so much sometimes that I just be like, I can't wait for them days to just be like, do those. Like I want that life. Because that's who I really am. It's just that life just been lifing, and I've just been so focused on, life stuff. Stuff. So, so I tell people all the time, man, appreciate each day that, that you're here on this planet.
Absolutely.
But no, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy Merry Christmas, Merry Xmas, whatever it is that you guys celebrate.
All of that good stuff.
I'm definitely, we definitely wishing you guys a happy holiday. I can't believe it. 7 more days.
I can't believe it either. The days are going so quickly. I just hope that continues throughout the winter because I need my warm days back.
It's warm here. We have 2 days of cold weather this week. I think yesterday and today was only 2 days, and then we're going back into the 60s.
Wow.
So for me,
way to rub that in.
Way to rub it in. Come on down here. Come on.
Yes. All right. Okay. Well, I say we wrap this one up so we can get to episode 6 that much faster.
Yes. Where my buddy at?
Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you for hanging with us once again. If you're new, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you go back and watch the others as well. It's some good stuff. Some good stuff going on here. Like, subscribe, comment. Make sure you turn on those notifications. Share. All of those things are how you can support us. Doesn't take a ton of energy, and it's all free.
That's right.
So please, please, please do the things so that we're going to keep bringing this to you guys anyway. But please just help us spread the love with those out there who may not have seen us yet. Okay? All right.
Chime in the conversation, guys. Get in the conversation. Go down those comments. Comment.
Please. We want to hear from y'all. We want to know what y'all like, what y'all don't like.
See the comments.
What you want to see more of. What you hope we talk about, like what you want our perspective on. Just please chat it up with us. We're here for it.
That's right.
All right. Well, until the next time, we will see y'all. The next time we see y'all is going to be Christmas. It will be Christmas the next time we see y'all.
No, it's not.
The next time we see y'all, the next time we post.
Oh, yeah.
Episode 6, we'll post on Christmas. Unbelievable. Wow. Unbelievable.
Christmas is on a Thursday?
Christmas is on a Thursday.
Which means New Year's is on Thursday, right?
New Year's Eve is on Thursday.
New Year's okay, cool. All right.
Yeah. Or New Year's. New Year's Day is on a Thursday. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right, guys.
Yeah. Up your phone, incoming, I'm just getting home. Drama online shit is crazy. They talking about me, don't faze me. Come on, y'all, come sip that tea. Kick your shoes off and just be free. I'm tired, but I got a story, and this shit is better than Maury. Just comment, like, and subscribing, man, ladies. Just click online and make the views go crazy.